Hello, Isabella here, and want to talk to you today about what you do and what you don't do, what you choose to do and what you choose not to do. Now, in business, too many people talk about what they do. You go to a meeting and they sit down with an agenda and they tell you what they've done. But very rarely do they ever tell you about what they didn't do. And when they tell you about what they didn't do, it's more beneficial because it'll identify gaps in knowledge, gaps in skills, gaps in procedures or policies that need to be filled. Now, if you ask any of your employees, what did you do today? They'll tell you. But if you ask them, what didn't you do? They'll be very cagey around that. But this is not something to be cagey about because failure happens when you fail to learn and grow. And there are obvious reasons to why your member of staff would not tell you what they didn't do. But if you train them to tell you what they didn't do, as a matter of course for improvement, over time, it will become normal. So you can hold board meetings where you go through what you did this week, what you did this month, what you're going to do today. And then they can tell you what they didn't do, why they chose not to do it, and what steps they can take moving forward to improve the structure of the company, to improve the processes and improve the day-to-day runnings of the organization. Maybe it's just within their team or their department or as an organization as a whole, but get into the habit of asking your team members what they didn't do rather than what they did do. And make sure that they have just and valid reasons for why they didn't do it, not just because they didn't fancy it. So that's the tip for today. Encourage your employees to tell you about what they didn't do before they tell you about what they did do. And make sure you always get a reason for why they didn't do it. So until next time, I'm Isabella.